What's up, everybody, and welcome to ITG Daily, the show that brings you the hottest in gaming news. I'm Drew Bosley, and you can find me on Twitter at ArtisticGamer28, and that's the one, the only Scott Savage. You can find him on Twitter at Savage. Scott, dude, we're getting so close to the big game. That's right, the Big Brothers and Big Sisters charity stream is back. We'll be live for 24 hours, 24 games to 24 hours over on twitch.tv/the official ITG. As well as YouTube. You can find us over there. If you can't find us there, you should hit us up over at insidethegame.ca. We'll be live over there as well. And as well as some TV networks there, Scotty. Dude, we got lots going on, man.
Just about everywhere. That's a whole lot. I'm trying to bank up my sleeping hours now in preparation because that's going to be a long day. But
Absolutely.
That's going to be some good fun.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. It's to support the beautiful kids of Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and it's for a great cause. So come on by, swing over to insidethegame.ca, hit that Big Brother link right on the top of the website, and there you can help donate and support these amazing kids. Scott, coming up on today's show, are you ready for this?
Yes. Seems like some good news, some bad news, and some the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Kind of, right? Dude, Splitgate receives massive funding to help the continued development of the game. That's some good news. You ready? There's some bad news. Dying Light 2 sees the delay until 2022, and this could be ugly with the Driver live action series. What? We'll see what happens, man. You ready to go? Let's go.
Oh yeah, getting into Splitgate. There's my first thoughts of this is how long until they put a warthog into the game. But that's another topic. We'll get into that another time.
Splitgate Studio raises $100 million in funding round. Dude, 1047 Games gets a 1.5 valuation as it looks to ramp up development and expand the team. Splitgate developer 1047 Games announced today that it raised $100 million in its third round of funding in the last 3 months. Oh, wow. The investment gives the studio a $1.5 billion valuation and will help the studio as it is aggressively ramping up. No kidding. With funding like that, why wouldn't you?
When you strike oil in the backyard, that's the time to figure it out.
Absolutely.
They've turned some heads, no doubt.
That's the biggest thing, right? This game came out and it just caught fire. And it is like everybody's playing this, man. Like here we have a quote.
Oh yeah.
Building on our core success with Splitgate is our main focus in the immediate future. We are rapidly scaling across all areas of the studio, said 1047 Games CEO and founder Ian Prue. Dude, congratulations to 1047 Games for finding this kind of formula. We all kind of tease and joke. It is obviously heavily inspired by Halo. Right? It's Halo. Dude, the game is Halo meets Portal.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it, really. Right?
Absolutely.
It becomes offensive when you find the battle rifle in SWAT mode, but at the same time, why, don't fix it if it's not broken, really.
It is one of those things. Okay, you ready? Here's a question for you. What if Splitgate does better than Halo's actual multiplayer?
I didn't consider that possibility. Just because Halo to me in my mind is just kind of can't be competed on any level with any other game. That's just kind of the fandom view of it. But yeah, we'll be able to see those numbers. They'll be published unless they're surprisingly low. But why would they? So. This Halo is supposedly free to play multiplayer, so why would that not pick up some momentum? We'll see. That'd be crushing if Splitgate was ahead.
It would be a bit of a shock, wouldn't it? Because we've all waited so long for the next Halo, this Halo Infinite multiplayer. The new tech test, I think, is coming in the very near future. If my senses are tingling properly, we'll see how that goes. The funding secures from our partners, combined with the belief and support of our vision, enables us to focus on both our short-term growth needs and, more importantly, our long-term vision for 1047 Games as a premier driver of completely fresh gaming experiences for fans. End quote. I don't know if I call it fresh. but it's definitely exciting. I'll go with that.
That's a very good way to put it. It definitely caught fire, and I think for good reason. So this is good, and as you said, congratulations. Really, this is a huge ballooning of a company, and hopefully it leads to something meaningful down the road, even if it's more Splitgate. That's cool.
Absolutely. Their battle pass leaves me a little empty. I'm not a big fan of the cosmetics that's happening in that game. There's not a lot of pull for me to be a part of that world for that. Dude, I jumped in Splitgate the other night. Had a great time. Like, I only got, I think, only 16 kills. So it's one of those games you can put down and then you come back in and then you kind of pick it back up again, right? I had a great time, but it was in and out. But dude, the battle pass, no, it wasn't. I wasn't feeling it, right? Where I'm curious to see now moving with Halo, because we are definitely going to be comparing these two games moving forward. Can Splitgate keep the momentum going? But what happens once Halo drops? Are a lot of the community going to bounce over there, or are they hooked on this whole portal mechanic now that Halo is not going to have?
That's
right?
true. If Halo pops that out, that'd be a very strange kind of counter copy. But
that's right.
I hope it keeps its place. But it'll be interesting to see if is it going to be just a hard drop off, and keep in mind Battlefield's around the corner too. So the shooter market is really getting stuffy.
It is, right? Heavy hitters are coming. It's now the holiday season-ish, kind of getting ramped up. And the holiday season means more and more games, dude. But what game you're not going to get is Dying Light 2, because it's been delayed to 2022. That's right. Dying Light 2 Stay Human is slated to be a step up from the first game, which we deemed as a fantastic open-world zombie slaying experience back in 2015. Dude, this game was incredible. I remember it spooked the crap out of me, though. I hated the nighttime. Dude, I hated it.
It's great until night falls.
Oh, I hate it. I loved how bright it was because I could see. Yeah, I could see exactly what was coming, right? Dude, the minute the nightfall.
That just makes it worse.
I was like, this is not cool. Not cool at all. Sadly, delays are a natural part of the industry that can be necessary for various reasons. Sure, it's deflating for the player, but often dev teams feel the full brunt of it. Dude, there's no doubt Techland felt a brunt happen today. Dude, they must have got slapped pretty hard, which is unfortunate, because the thing is, they've been on this game for so long now, right? You say this came back, Dying Light launched in 2015. It's now 2021. We're looking towards getting this game. They've been holding off the announcement of the release date, and then they announced it because they're confident, and now they're delaying the game.
Oh,
that's just a
terrible,
unfortunate misstep, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, no, the team is steadily progressing with the production, and the game is nearing the finish line. The game is complete, and we are currently playtesting it. It is by far the biggest and most ambitious project we've ever done. Unfortunately, we've realized for us to bring the game... yeah, dude, like, this is going to be a huge game. Huge game.
They know what they're sitting on.
Absolutely. So, unfortunately, we've realized for us to bring the game to the level we envision, we need more time to polish and optimize it. We are sorry to keep you all waiting a little longer, but we want the game to meet your highest expectations on release, and we don't want to compromise on this. I absolutely understand that. Powell, congrats. This is the CEO over there at Techland. I just hold off. This is the move you should have done, but you shouldn't have announced the game. That's so unfortunate, right?
Like, it makes sense that they want to offer some sort of date, even if they announced that it was tentative, just because they want to kind of alleviate that stress of the hype. Yeah. But to have to go back and then undo your date, that just hurts everybody. But we've talked about it before very recently, that just if you have to delay a game in the interest of a good launch, you kind of are left with no choice, really. If it's not ready to go at the door,
that's not ready.
Then it's really just not ready. Otherwise, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, anyways.
Do you think, Scott, that they announced the initial release date because of investors?
Oh, that might be a very good point, actually, because the investment decisions are based on certain criteria, and if they're keeping their end of the bargain, then that makes a lot of sense.
So I wonder if maybe that's why they had no choice, right? They're like, okay, we have to announce this, and then we're gonna delay. I wonder if that's one of those things they already knew that was gonna be happening, and kind of It's unfortunate because it really kind of spoils it all for the fan base who are so hyped that they finally received the actual release date to then get pushed back. And it says early 2022. No actual official release date now.
No.
Just early 2022. Guess. Scott, if you had to guess, when do you think we're getting Dying Light 2?
Oh, I feel like it's going to be a sizable delay, even though they say, just for a short time. But
yeah,
I'm thinking early March.
I'm right there with you. I was thinking
a couple months. Maybe.
I was thinking late March is where I was kind of envisioning this. What's that give them? Almost like 6 months? Really? Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose that's a sizable amount of time. That's quite a lot, but
it is. But I can
this project, I can see it. Yeah, it's just that high of a level. It's a AAA development for sure.
Yeah, but we take a look at February. February's starting to get loaded already, right? Like Horizon Forbidden West is in there, so you got to be careful now.
That's a big one.
Well, yeah, I don't think I want to mess with that lineup, right? You just get drowned out, and that's unfortunate because Dying Light has community. But I bet you those who are going to play Horizon are also going to dive into Dying Light. So let Horizon kind of teeter off because it's a single player game, dude. As of right now, we are unaware of any multiplayer aspect to that game whatsoever. So why not just hold it off and wait for everybody to play that month out, and then give them something to play in the next month afterwards or something on that. Like, you know what I mean?
This is a big flood backwards to the zombie era because this is coming up. Then Back 4 Blood is fresh in water now. So I like where this is going, but you don't want to drown out because you don't want to lose the emphasis on what I'm sure this is going to be. I haven't touched it yet, but I can say pretty confidently this one's going to be a good, solid release.
It looks good. It looks great from what I've been able to see from trailers and such. But they even did a preview event on the game, dude. That's one of the biggest problems, right? It's so unfortunate because they had this huge event with this reveal kind of situation, and then we now have to delay it. Like, that's not what the studio was looking to do, I'm sure. But it is what it is. But it's for the best. That's the biggest thing. We'll have a polished game instead of a broken game, which I'd much rather have. We talk about it all the time on the show. Scott.
Yes.
PlayStation changing things up with the new UI features. Over on the PlayStation blog, we are pleased to announce the global release of the PlayStation 5 September system software update for September 15th. The update includes PS5 UI, enhancements to the control center, game base, and more. New gaming and social experience customizations, 3D audio support for built-in TV speakers.
That's cool.
Exactly, yeah. And the M.2 SSD storage expansion. And
that is also a big deal because we talk about it with our consoles and they just don't have enough in there.
Dude, there is no room in my console whatsoever to store
Might as well be
anything.
A USB drive.
I know. Dude, that's what it feels like, doesn't it? It's so bad. In addition, we're announcing 2 new mobile app features. Share screen on PlayStation app and PS Remote Play over mobile networks. And introducing a few additional features to PS4.
Okay, well, I'm interested now because hearing that they're doing this kind of remote play, some of this PlayStation magic that they've experienced in the past, I think that's really, really cool. Yeah. But I am a little disappointed at the lack of mention of PlayStation Home.
Let's rest in peace. Dude, the expansion thing's a great thing to hear, but to do their expansion, you have to like rip your whole PlayStation apart and then mess. I'm like, I'm not touching this thing.
That's not for everybody now.
It's definitely not for me. Let me just plug in my external like I did on my last gen consoles, please.
That was nice. In fact, I still have it around. It's just collecting dust now because it doesn't work.
No, for sure. Scott, let's get into something I didn't really see coming. A live action series coming to binge. Really? Driver is shifting gears. Ouch. Really? Wow, that's unfortunate. Why do you have to say that?
Drivers were shifting gears.
Oh man, Driver is shifting gears and coming to screens in the form of a live action series. The live action adventure driving video game franchise will be brought to life through a collaboration between Ubisoft and Binge. Really?
Okay.
An upcoming streaming platform showcasing original series and shows created for gaming fans. Driver will stream exclusively Really, dude, it's exclusively on there. You can't get this anywhere else. Is that
seem
weird
and
to
they're
you?
calling it Driver. Is that okay?
Dude,
is that
love.
allowed?
Well, it's Ubisoft's property, right?
Is it related? Okay,
yeah,
that's totally clean.
It's based off the Driver game. This one we haven't seen in forever.
Like, yeah, when I heard Driver, I thought of Driver 3, which is the last one I saw, and that was 20 years ago.
Dude, I played Driver originally on the first PlayStation.
Holy, yeah. Actually, my brother had one of them on the PlayStation 2. I remember that being there.
It's Ubisoft's getting into the world of television, right? We have a quote here. Our mission at Ubisoft is to bring our games to life in new and exciting ways and create content set in the world, culture, and community of gaming, said Danielle Krennick. I'm going to go with that. Head of television development, Ubisoft Film and Television. Working with Binge will allow us to bring a Driver series directly to the audience who is most passionate about seeing this franchise come to life. Dude, I don't know if anybody's even thinking about this franchise anymore.
No,
like it's just gone.
I'm not sure either, but
it's forever.
It's good that they're doing some sort of targeted kind of effect for a specific audience.
Yeah. Will they bring back the game then, Scott? Is my question. If they're bringing back a television series, are we gonna have a tie-in with the game? I love Driver. I thought Driver was fantastic. I remember drifting those corners, man. It was one of the most cool things in a game I've ever experienced back in my day.
It was the Grand Theft Auto that I was allowed to play.
That's absolutely, man. It was so cool. So Driver's supposed to come out in 2022. So look for that next year.
I hope it brings the game back. I really do, because maybe it's some sort of tester. This is the test strip, and if everybody jumps on it, they get good numbers, then it's a green light. But
are we looking to pay for another service?
Oh, because it seems to be a
exclusive.
That was strategically placed, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, not for me. So we'll see. Definitely curious, but whatever. Let's get into what's happening in the world of Call of Duty, Scott, because Call of Duty Modern Warfare sequel reportedly coming in 2022.
That's
man,
not too far away.
No, it is not. Infinity Ward's last Call of Duty title was the 2019 reboot of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now it appears the Call of Duty Modern Warfare sequel is coming in 2022, according to Battlefield leaker Tom Henderson. This guy nails everything.
I'm wondering,
man.
So this is a sequel. Is it going to be Modern Warfare 2, the reimagined?
Ooh, really?
Reboot? Because if they hold to the kind of source material, which they did not in the first game, but
nope, they just
I think it would be amazing. Even if they just have some of the hallmarks there, I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
If you hit a state or something. I don't know. I'd get goosebumps.
The 2022 Call of Duty will be a sequel to Modern Warfare. Information corroborated by VGC. Infinity Ward parent company, Activision Blizzard, is facing a lawsuit. Yeah, we all know about that stuff. That's not really why we're looking for that. But in this 2022 game, codenamed Project Cortez, supposedly features a campaign that focuses on U.S. Special Forces taking on Colombian drug cartels. This codename appears to be a reference to the 1994 film Clear and Present Danger, which features Colonel Felix Cortez as a villain.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense.
Right?
So, when it was named Project Cortez, I thought immediately it should be Ramirez, because in all of the Call of Duty games, the Modern Warfare series, they just scream at you, Ramirez, open this door. Ramirez. It's the most used voice line in the whole game.
It's crazy. Dude, I'm excited. I am, you and I always, there's two sides to Call of Duty. The multiplayer side and the single player side. You and I always cover the single player, and Nate and Corey on the show always review the multiplayer side of things. So I'm looking forward to getting into whatever this is going to be, because if it's anything like the last one, dude, I'm pumped. Yeah, I'm really excited, actually.
I hope they keep it varied, put some spy stuff in there. That's what I'm looking forward to. But in any case, I think it'll be good on the heels of this past Modern Warfare. I'm excited for that. I've always really appreciated the single player in Call of Duties when they're done right. I like all of them except for Modern Warfare 3.
Really? All right.
Yeah, that one was just...
not for you.
That's a topic for another video. A whole other video.
Dude. Are you into the Discovery Tours? Because Assassin's Creed is bringing the Viking Age on October 19th. Assassin's Creed Valhalla players are about to get a new way to explore the game's world on October 19th when the Discovery Tour Viking Age launches as a free add-on for those who own the game and as a standalone purchase on PC via the Ubisoft Connect and the Epic Games Store. For the first time in the Discovery Tour series, the standalone edition will also be available for consoles, Stadia, and Amazon Luna in early 2022.
You don't hear that one very often.
No, you don't. So, first of all, if anybody's playing Assassin's Creed on Luna, hit me up. How well does that work? Because I'm curious to see.
I have questions. I want to know.
Yeah, right. We always talk about Stadia on the show. We're big fans of them, and dude, Stadia with Assassin's Creed is fantastic. So it still baffles me, dude, that the best place to play Cyberpunk was actually on Stadia.
Yeah, no, they needed the power of 100 consoles to run it. I think that's what the underlying meaning is.
Dude, but they've done this whole tour thing before. You can kind of go and explore without worrying about all the combat and that kind of those sort of features, right? So
yeah, I was interested in hearing about more of these because I believe there was another one, and I think Corey was the one who told us about it. It was more historical based, and it really aimed to teach you something about it. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's exactly what this whole Discovery Tour is all about. It's more about the educational side than the actual gameplay side. But dude, let's get into a whole whack of games because coming soon to Xbox Game Pass. So you ready for the lineup we got going on here?
Yes, this is always exciting.
Man. Flynn, son of Crimson is coming to cloud, console, and PC. This is ID at Xbox on September 15th. I Am Fish, cloud, console, and PC, September 16th. Available on day one with Xbox Game Pass. I Am Fish is a charming, physics-based adventure starring 4 intrepid fish friends. Dude, they're separated and they have to get their way back to the fish shop. Tank. It's the same team that made I Am Bread, so you kind of get what you're in for, right? It's gonna be a blast, dude. I can't wait.
When knowing that makes it exciting. I want to know how am I gonna fly this fish around?
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm so excited to jump in and get it. I'm downloading it, and I'll be all over it tomorrow. Skatebird is coming to cloud, console, and PC. Superliminal is cloud, console, PC. Origami 2, if you're into that stealth ninja stuff, yo, this one's for you. You should definitely check this one out. We'll be checking it out on the show, that's for sure. Lost Words, Beyond the Page, Sable, Subnautica, Below Zero, Tainted Grail, Lemnis Gate, is it Austria Ascending, comes to cloud, console, PC, Unsighted, and Phoenix Point. Dude, Phoenix Point coming to console. I played it on Stadia. Actually, Corey and I reviewed it. It didn't click with us. I'm gonna be honest. That one did not really work for us. It is that XCOM experience, but it just felt a lot more empty, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. But Scott, what games are coming out today?
We have a lonely title here.
Yeah.
It is perhaps related to other Flynn. Oh, it is Flynn.
It is
the son of Crimson.
That's the only game we're getting today, buddy.
Yeah, that is available in addition to Game Pass on Xbox. It's available on PlayStation 4, the Switch, and PC.
It is around everywhere. It's not on Stadia though.
No, that's interesting to see now. It's odd they miss.
That's I wonder why it's not on Stadia. I wonder what the deal is. What if you want to be everywhere? Like you're already everywhere at this point, right? Why wouldn't you just add Stadia into the mix too? Can't be that hard to port that one over. You wouldn't think. And it's to the cloud. So I don't know. That's just my thought. But Scott, that's going to wrap up today's show. Everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. Of course, you can always join on the show over at InsideTheGame.ca, podcast services and TV streaming networks around the globe. And don't forget, coming up this weekend, it's the big game. That's right. I'm talking about the Big Brothers Big Sisters charity stream. 24 games, 24 hours. We have Shane Vereen, Brock Vereen joining us for I believe a Call of Duty session with Corey and Adam. So they're going to have fun doing that. And we've got some other guests joining us as well. Eddie Player 1 is going to be hitting us up. Game and Grandma is going to be joining us. A couple people from the Discord community. So you can always swing by there, join that. And we have all kinds of prizes. We have something like 20 games from PlayStation giveaway, Xbox codes, Ubisoft hit us up, Stadia hit us up, all kinds of things going on. But until tomorrow, everybody, we'll see you inside the game.